Hey guys, this is Zexonite. Welcome back. We are playing some more Asagao Academy. I decided that this is the thing that should replace Owl Oni because you got the blue Asagaos and the Owl Oni that's blue. I don't know. I was already doing this game, so I was trying to do like I was trying to do this as like a separate thing, like separate from my 3-game schedule, and it just wasn't working out. So I'm just gonna stick this here. So anyway, let's get started. Just like that, he was gone. I forgot how to play this game. Okay. Oh yeah, we just went. Gerard just took us on a tour. I think is where we left off. Crying party by the sad girl. What? I have no idea. I put the paper in my bag, chuckling softly to myself, then paused. I had to check. We were in front of the supply closet the whole time, and I'd fought the urge to open the door after Gerard closed it. Now I was gonna see who was in there. Oh, no, that's gonna hurt you. They're gonna hurt you. Darkness. The light was off this time. I slid my hand across the wall. Oh, it's a closet. Yeah, of course it'd be a light. I thought it was like a locker. I don't know what I was thinking. I slid my hand across the wall looking for the switch and flipped it. There was no one in the closet. I froze, still as the paints and construction paper that lined the walls. He wasn't in here, and this was the only exit. That means there's like a secret exit. It's like a secret passageway. I closed the door and blinked hard. I walked straight back to my dorm room. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Yeah, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. Sorry about that. Ignoring that last incident, Gerard truly went out of his way to show he was thinking about me. In fact, I got the impression that he was this way for everyone. Maybe even everything. Okay. He was thorough, very thorough, and when he wanted to help you, he did everything in his power to do so. You only met him once, but okay. Maybe it hadn't meant much to him, but it meant a lot to me. I returned to the dorm and crawled into bed with a smile on my face, ready to take on the next day. This time I knew I wouldn't get lost. That's what you think. Mai and I arrived at Poppy Hall the next morning, and it immediately became clear something had changed. Yeah. Posters drenched in nausea-inducing neon colors were plastered on the lockers. Several students gathered to take a look. My gosh. We walked over to the walls to get a better look. Is that Jared? When Mai didn't respond, I turned to look at her. The expression on her face told me that her mind wandered somewhere that would have made a call girl blush. Mai, what are you thinking? Mai, you're drooling. It seemed to jolt her out of her fantasy. She lifted a sleeve to wipe away the drivel on her chest. It's just literally drooling. I am not. What are those posters for? Well, last year Jared put on a fashion show. It looks like he's doing it again this year. I didn't know Jared was into fashion. Mai shrugged. He's not. I waited for some type of clarification. He's so cute. One time in biology, I saw him take off his sweater, and his shirt got kind of stuck to it, and pull up his sweater, and I swear he had like 20 abs. I waited in vain.
Good morning.
Hello, ladies. Oh no. Mai whipped around. There stood Jared, all glittering in his magnificent glitter. He always glitters. Why you always gotta glitter, man? Why do you just like pour a ton of glitter? Do you have like glitter makeup that you just like rub it all over your face and you just like you constantly sparkle wherever you go? I don't know. There's Sir Jared in his magnificent glory. Mai's face turned a blushing pink. The most beautiful guy in school. I see you're admiring my totally sweet posters. Yeah, they're really something, Jared. I like your abs. Look at her face. Oh, I'm so soul-crushing realization of what she said. Her expression turned into a twisted mixture of horror and disgust. Jared was unfazed.
Hana?
Thanks, but Hana, it was actually you I wanted to say it. My. Oh my god. Why do you want to talk to me? Yeah, okay, what's up? Jared looked expectantly at mine. She didn't move. Realizing she was in trouble, I nudged her with my elbow as subtly as I could. Why would you go get me a soda? I'm really thirsty. Without a word, Mai scuttled away. Jared turned back to me, a cool glint in his eye. He seemed used to the effect that he had on women. I wanted to talk to you about the fashion show, actually. You're new and all, so you probably don't know, but every year I like to put on a little fashion show to showcase my modeling skills.
What?
Wait, what?
That's exactly what he said. You know, I'm just, just to make sure people don't forget what I'm capable of. What, did you, like, kill 20 men or something? Oh, okay. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a stack of glossy photos and thrust them into my hands. He thrust them into my hands. I don't know, I can't make any jokes on, I'm bad at jokes, I'm bad. I stared down at them in awe. What? What? I flipped through them, started to notice a pattern. You can tell my beauty is something that simply can't go to waste. I like to hold a fashion show here at Asagao Academy to ensure everyone gets their yearly dose of pro Jared. I flipped to the... What is this? I flipped to the last photo. He shot up my neck into my ear. Surely, this is some kind of joke. I shoved the stack of photos back at him, wiping my sweaty palms against my skirt.
What does this have to do with me?
That might have been a touch rude. Jared, smooth as ever, simply smiled.
Perfect.
I think you have potential, Hana. He suddenly leaned close to me. In fact, I could smell his cologne, a musky, sweet aroma of earthy scents, and ham? Gross.
The potential for what exactly?
Jared shifted his mouth close to my ear so I could feel its heat. For greatness. He reached into his shirt pocket and retrieved a small slip of paper with quivering hands. I accepted it.
All right.
My card number's on the bottom if you're ever interested. I could teach you a thing or two about modeling. I stared down at the card in my hand, feeling that if I looked away, it would disappear. By the time I could gather the courage to face him again, Jared was gone. Feeling quite dizzy, I headed for class, the business card strangled to death by my white-knuckled hand. Oh, you killed the business card. That wasn't very nice, Hana. Hana! Why? Why would you do that? By the time I got through the milling students and to the classroom, I was sitting at her desk face down and completely still. Poor Mai. Aww. I took my seat and twisted around to poke the dejected Mai-shaped heap. She didn't budge.
My.
I heard a muffled groan of despair.
I can't believe this.
I'm such a social disaster.
No, you're not.
I tried to sound comforting, but I was never good at this sort of thing, because you have no confidence in your voice. Maya lifted her head from her desk. What's that? She motioned... what's that? She motioned to the business card that was still in my hand. I set it in front of her. Maya praised it for a long time with a blank face, as if I set a rare artifact in front of her that she didn't actually believe was real. Excuse me. Then her eyebrows, yep. Her eyebrows pulled together. He gave you his number?
Well,
Yeah. Sorry, I mean, not really. He said I should call him if I wanna, teach me how to model like him.
It was embarrassing to even say the words. And It was embarrassing to even say, and the words felt awkward in my mouth. The moment I said them out loud, I wish I could grab them back and swallow them. I expected Maya to give me a once-over before making the off-the-cuff comment about how I wasn't nearly pretty enough to be a model. But she didn't.
Yeah!
He, like, totally wants to get with you.
Her tone was so matter-of-fact, I gaped.
What?
What? No, he doesn't. Why would you say that?
Bingo.
Okay, Hana, I've taken enough sex ed classes to know when a guy fully wants you. Like Jared. Jared, fully wants you. That's not something you learn and... I don't understand. I don't know. It seems like you'd learn that more in, I don't know, whatever. Mortified, I snatched the business card back off her desk and shoved it into my jacket pocket, turning away. My cheeks felt like they were on fire. By now, the classroom was filled with students, and they chattered amongst themselves, but the white noise of their conversations wasn't loud enough to drown my out. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see John and PBG seated in their desks at the back of the classroom. I'm talking seriously grabby hands in the back of Dad's Camaro here. You're gonna be making babies with Pro Jared, Hana. I think I have, do I not?
Little, glittering Jared babies.
Do I not get a say in this? Maybe I don't want to go out with Jared.
No, I'm not. You're totally crazy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Miss Shizuka, like some kind of angel, cleared her throat in front of the class. What? Some kind of angel clearing her throat? That's weird. I exhaled gratefully and sucked down into... Oh, like an angel of mercy. I get it. When class finally ended, Mai and I headed for the cafeteria. The incident forgotten in her hurried attempt to explain Miss Shizuka's scandalous last relationship. I think I read that wrong. I don't know.
Jerk!
Seriously, he spent all this time trying to choose between her and some dead chick who only liked him because he looked like her ex-boyfriend. I mean, who does that? It's kind of dickish. We got our food and hesitated in the middle of the room looking at the normal boots table. Neither of us wanted to go up and demand a seat, especially after wiggling our way in the day before. What if they changed their minds? But Satch noticed us standing like lost lambs in the middle of the room and waved us over.
Hey, girl.
Hey girl, how was class?
Normal.
Satch turned away, having been in the middle of talking to Josh. That was awkward. Despite how familiar he treated me, I still didn't know how to talk to him, or any of them. I looked across the table and locked eyes with PBG, who stared at me like I was a baby German shepherd. What? Baby German shepherd? You.
All right.
Cookies!
What?
What?
Oh, sick.
You brought us cookies. You're the best, Gerard. Yeah, cookies! Paul sprang out of his chair and practically tackled Gerard.
Ah,
Whoa, calm down there. There's more than enough cookies to go around. Gerard started passing out the cookies around the table, but paused. You're back again. He looked at Mai and me and tried to ignore the disappointment on his face. Oh. Why is he disappointed that we're here? I don't know.
well,
Maybe because he didn't have enough cookies. Here. He handed us each a cookie, then headed back across the cafeteria. I stared at the small chocolate chips melting in the warm cookie. I want it! That's who we're gonna date. We're gonna date this cookie, guys. We're gonna date it. I want that cookie more than anything. We're going for the cookie. We're doing it. I've decided. We're doing it. But did he not want us here? But he was so nice yesterday. I didn't even want to eat the cookie. Not if he was going to be as two-faced as that. No, you're just misunderstanding, I'm sure. Hey! Watch where you're walking next time. Oh. Oh. A sheepish Gerard stood next to a short, skinny boy who was holding his tray above his head. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful. Oh, you're from Normal Boots. Wait, you're the guy who plays with itty bitty kitties, aren't you? The boy sneered. How the hell did you manage to get into a group like that?
Huh?
They're my friends. Playing with those stupid dolls. You're an embarrassment. The kid's friends were hitting his shoulders. Looking from Gerard to our table with panicked eyes.
I like what I like.
Yeah, I agree with that. You go, Gerard. I think they're fun. Whatever. Yeah. The kid was led off by his friends. Gerard came back and sat down at the table. That was weird. Gerard sat down and began happily munching on his cookie, looking for all the world like he didn't care about what just happened. I scanned the cafeteria for the boy who heckled him, and found him sitting alone at a table, his head in his hands. His friends left him behind. Well, good, you don't need a jerk like that in your life.
What was that about?
Oh, that? I used to get it all the time. I collect itty bitty kitty figurines. You know, from that kid show with the 5 kittens that live in Kitten Town. It's like My Little Pony. They were originally supposed to have magic powers, but whatever. I collect their figurines. They're so cute. I've almost gotten them all. I'm only missing Princess Pumpernickel. She's the rarest.
Well, why is that guy making fun of you? Doesn't it bother you?
Excuse me. I was afraid of bringing up bad feelings, but Gerard just shook his head. It looks kind of weird, right? A teenage boy collecting a toy meant for little girls.
Uh-huh.
But I like them, so I don't let it bother me. I'm sorry I didn't bring enough cookies for the first time, Hana. I forgot that you were joining us again, but I'm glad you're here. I bit my lip. See, Hana, he was just being nice the whole time, and here you were, jumping to conclusions. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was what I thought the whole time. Hana, why can't you be smarter? How do you get into this academy with as poor as you are, and you're not even smart? Hana, I don't understand. Hey, your cookie will get cold if you don't eat it. I unwrapped the cookie. The scent of chocolate and cinnamon hit. I want that cookie. I want it. Let's date it. I want to date the cookie. I broke off a piece of pie. No, Hana, what are you doing? No, you can't eat the cookie. Hana, that was what have you done? What have you done to the love of my life? Hana, what are you doing? Hana, you ate the cookie. No. Gerard whispered something into Nick's ear and started laughing so hard milk came out of his nose. Was he really okay with people making fun of him? I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it. At my old school, people made fun of me every day. It was hell. There was no way he could just brush it off like that. Not when I tried so hard to do the same. But no! Oh, my cookie! No! How could you eat the cookie? We were gonna date! We were gonna go to the school prom together, and we were gonna see the senior photos, and I had so many plans for the cookie. No! Hana! Why? You've ruined everything, Hana! You've ruined everything! Why have you done this? No! You cold, heartless bitch! Why have you done this? I loved that cookie! I love that cookie so much! Why? Let's give it back! No! You're so merciless! never gonna get to taste that cookie now. We're never gonna get to taste the cookie. I had so many. I had it, and it was the best cookie. And I was already thinking, like, oh my god, I could marry this cookie. And she just eats it. She just eats it. Hana just ruined everything. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play. She ruined it. She ruined it for me. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing this because oh my god, I don't even know which of these guys are good because none of them are gonna be as good as the cookie. I mean, like maybe if you combined all of them, they would be as good as that cookie. But you can't date all of them. You can only date one of them. So like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if the series is gonna continue because Hana had to fucking eat my boyfriend. Fucking Hana. So I'm not sure where the series is going, but if we do another one, hopefully I'll see you there. And if not, I'll see you in the next series. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye to you all, sirs and madams and everyone in between.